Okay, Hall 7, you are in for a real treat. A couple of weeks ago, I had the honor and the privilege of jumping on a phone call with Mr. Aus Mansour, who's sitting next to me. He's the founder of a company named GoMake. And he's going to give you the background of what it does. But the reason why I really connected with him is because his father still owns a printing business and was having some obstacles taking work in, getting work out, being able to increase volumes or even decrease volumes, be able to roll with the changes in the industry and go from large volumes to even a volume of one at a time or multiple volumes of one at a time. So like any good son, he wrote him a software. And that software turned into a product called GoMake, and we are honored to have you at Drupa DNA. Welcome, Aus.
Thank you, Deborah. It's an honor for me to be here on this stage. We are really excited to be part of Drupa. My name is Aus Mansour. I'm married and I'm a husband of two little daughters. I'm an engineer, and the most important thing, second generation of the printing industry. And I think like a lot of second generation, I tried to run away, but eventually I am here in this industry. I'm happy to be here. Like 8 years ago, we had some unfortunate event in our print company, and we have a fire, and I had to came back and try to help. My father print company. And the reason I tried to run away first, because I saw how we, all of us, as print shops owner, they suffered every day from running the print shop. Running a print shop is really challenging. Right? It's really hard to run a print shop. So I decided to start a research to start to figure out why it's too complicated. Why it's too hard? And the reason is that there's too many products. Like it's like endless products with endless shapes, endless size, long raw materials, and lot of ways to produce the exact same product. And it's really a challenge. So I started to talk with software companies all around the world, try to figure out how we can solve it with existing ERP and the MIS solutions. And I saw that every software existing today, they're trying to do it by defining printing the products with templates and estimates. And it's just going and continue doing this like every day, every time. And because it's, again, the data is really hard and there's a lot of products, you need the manager approval. And this is why my father stuck in this. And it was like a present for him because he need to approve and calculate each job and each product. And this is why we started GoMake. GoMake is an AI-driven MIS that can generate the prices, costs, and workflows in real time without the need to even define any product. And this is how we break most of the industry barriers, and about how it's impact our company. My father's really happy. He has much more money now because the print is much more efficient, much more the sales grow. We have doubled the revenues in just 2 years and tripled the profitability with less employees. So it was great. And we did the same thing with our customers, even in less time. And this is what we do in GoMake. So, thank you.
One of the things that you mentioned before is that there's so many different options. You might have an MIS system that you think connects everything, but even each station might have its own workflow. So how did you come up with a system that would talk to everything? And is your system vendor agnostic? Do you have to have Do you know what I mean by that? Does it can work with any production equipment, correct? Any presses,
Yeah, yeah.
any.
Even more. First, we defined with our research. We defined all the machines category with all the properties we need in order to understand how machines in the printing industry behave. So how how it speed up and how it deals with the different materials, and this is what we do in all our machine lists, and we did the same with the materials, and we can take any type of machines, and even if we don't have some kind of machines, we can integrate it really fast to our software. And maybe it could be like a chance to talk about even collaborations. One of the I think the most beautiful thing in our industry is how we act as community, as printing community. We all connected, we all work with each other. It's really wide. There's a lot of fields, and to deliver the best price or the best products and the best price and the best delivery times, most of the time we need to do some collaboration with other companies, and we know how even to mate it if you don't have the capabilities of to do something of the machine available in your factory. So yeah.
How has the changes in efficiency benefited the customers that you serve?
It could be you can look at it in many angles, but there's about the efficiency. First of all, because we are generating flows in real time, we check how's the waiting lines and which jobs we have for each machine in real time, and this is how we sort and schedule all our jobs in schedule our jobs in the factory, and we do it in a really efficient way because we group jobs with the same size, the same lamination, and the same properties in order to run to do less setups and to do it really fast. And again, we don't need to get predefined flows to do that. We do it automatically in real time.
So are the customers getting their jobs faster?
Yeah, of course. You know, one of the slides talk about how we move all the line that people that waited just to get a quote, they get a quote in real time. So the quotes is really fast, and now all this quote move to just going and take the jobs after they are done. And we have some situations that some customers open or order some job, and they got ready message SMS automated in 5 minutes. It was really rare, but it's done. Yeah.
I am a recovering print buyer. I worked in advertising agencies for over 25 years, and I can tell you that estimating a job is really where it will make or break who I'm going to award the work for. Now, I always had to triple bid, but I can't wait 3-4 days for a quote, a week. I mean, I've heard some people that have been now because they don't actually have people who know how to estimate anymore. It's a job that is hard to fill, and they have to tell their customers they can't get estimates for 20 days. 20. And the salespeople actually left because they're like, our customers can't wait 20 days. So it's really super important to address that. And also, for some reason, why is it that I know where my pizza is all the time, right? I know I've ordered it. I can see a picture of it. I put a little sausage on it. I put a little pepperoni. I know that John's making my pizza now, and Danielle is inspecting it, and, Francois is driving it to my house. But I send a file to a printer, and I sit there and go, I hope everything's okay. So how are you helping to address that?
Today, the first thing, we talked about a lot of things, starting with training new employees to even try to give people a quote. It could take, like before GoMake, it could take us months just to train new employees to understand what all the materials and all the machines and which everyone could be. And even in the end, we get like most of the jobs with little mistakes. And really, it's really one of the big problems. And because we collect all this data and we bring you with GoMake all this data to calculate all the knowledge and the experience you bring to the software, and we bring it to you in an interface, and it's very accessible for any employee. So anyone can, in just a few hours of training, can bring any complicated quote for any complicated job in just a second. So this is about the quoting, and this is why our first customer doubled his revenue. He got like hundreds of quotes requests, and he couldn't even he like answer 20% of those requests, and today he even gives like double quotes. He's really fast on the response. So this is how it's done. Yeah.
Your platform, is it something that needs to be integrated through a server? Is it on a cloud base? And how much input and technical knowledge does the printer need to have on the other end of it?
First, it's a SaaS, so everyone can just come to our booth, and in 2 minutes you will go home and you will have your software with a demo, with a free trailer. So it's free trailer, and you don't need any services. And we can integrate. About integration, we can integrate with any ERPs or any automation or any other software you have in your company. So because we are SaaS, we are really open and flexible also with talking with other softwares, and it's really important. So, yeah.
What if somebody has a piece of specialty equipment in their shop? How does that get integrated into the platform?
As I said, we teach the software for each machine what actions it could do. Like, for example, we bring a machine that we said this machine know how to print. This is the color that it could have. This is the speed, and this is how the speed behave with different materials and a lot of other properties. And it just start calculated or put it or install or set up in my flow. And it could be like new machines, it could be existing machines, and it could be like all the innovation, new machines we see here in Drupa, and we do it really fast. So, yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for Aus? Any questions, comments, anybody? Yeah?
Many thanks, first of all, for your presentation. A pretty stupid question. You have many customers, and you have your AI-based software. Do you update the data of the for the software, so the training data? If yes, in what way, if it's not a secret? And do you collect any data from your customers to update the software, the database to make the software better? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. It's a great question. So thank you. First, about the security. Each customer have his data and his database, and it's anyone, even us, cannot access this data. It's one of the most important things. But you can. This is one of the new features we're going to launch. You can share data about your machines in order to improve your data. So if you have like prices and you much higher than the other companies in your area or in your country, so you will have like some recommendation reports about how to change your prices. Or if you have some things that should be improved with your machine setup properties that you already set up, and we also can give you some recommendation how to improve it in order to get a much accurate analysis about speed and all this stuff. So,
You mean like a benchmark?
yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's the first. But it's more about how if you want to share this data or not. It's not about it. Yeah, but you can leverage all the other data people share to improve your data. So I think it's great.
Does anyone have questions? I mean, the questions from the printers are the most important ones. I can ask them questions all day. Yeah, you have a question? Anybody? You have a question? Yeah, you do?
For label printing, do you have any examples of label printing, quoting, or platforms you've produced of recent?
My father has a label print, print shop. Yeah. He has 3 departments with digital sheets, packaging, all this stuff, and the labels department, white printing department, and all the pre-press and graphic design department. So yeah, we of course work with other companies that they also has more print fields. So we are really familiar with a lot of fields. And again, we look even with our customers. As I said, we are one of the most important lessons I learned from my father experience all over the years is that the most important thing in this industry is that we are acting like a community, and us as a software provider, we didn't came like a lot of software and machine companies with the machines for us, and I came from this industry and I know the pains, and we learn from our customers to improve things, and we could do things together as partners also. So.
Excellent. Any other questions? Questions? Yes, excellent.
I want you to speak a little bit about the PRI, if it's connection to PRI, to how to see how we, איך שאנחנו נספר את זה בערך בעברית, לדעת איך אנחנו עוקבים אחרי המוצרים בייצור, לראות את
Yeah, we again
Can you repeat?
yeah. So the question was how we can track the jobs in the production floor, right? Yeah. So again, our price and the cost analysis based on the flow of the job. So the second that the client approve the quote, we move the quote automatically to the production floor, and each one on the production floor has a PDF and a screen that he can just report that I started work and I finished work. But of course, because we already generate how much time he should take for the exact job, we also can track what he did and what we estimate, the time we estimate for in each station. So and you can see and watch in every time how much time we have in each machine, like in each machine for products that we should deliver in the same day, on the other days, and we know how to we bring an estimation time for the job link on the jobs we have in the production floor. So it also affects our pricing part of this. Yeah. Thank you.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? Nothing? Alice, you did a fantastic job. You really did. GoMake is right around the corner from XMPI, yeah? Right around there?
If you want to get to the future, if you want things to get much more easier, if you want to be like, I tell you that managing a print shop could be a pleasure. It could be a really good time, and we do it today. We are really enjoy it, and I hope we can do it for you all. And again, you all welcome to our booth, and you can have a demo, and you can have your accounts in just 2 minutes. So welcome.
Thank you so much.
you.
Thank you,
Go Make It.
everybody.